hello. Oh, wait, sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. We're killing it out, you know. It's actually funny because, like, sorry I'm a little bit late on starting the things because guess what I got myself? See, I got you coffee because you're a barista.
Yes.
But guess what I got myself? Yes. I got myself some coffee too. Because it's a coffee shop. You know, it's a coffee shop. We gotta take care of ourselves. And actually, this is actually a very special moment. This is a special moment because I actually got a new coffee maker. Not just for the show. I need to get a new coffee maker.
There we go.
But I got the Nespresso. I went to the store and got the Nespresso maker. And they gave me like a whole bunch of pods. And Moi, you actually recommended me this, and I haven't told you about it yet because I was going to tell you as a surprise. Yeah, I went to the store near my house that I was able to go to and get. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I did. I got it. I was going to send you some pictures, but I didn't have time. Today's been really busy for me. But I got an espresso maker. I got all the bunch of free stuff. And I didn't get home until now, so I had to like scramble to get it set up. And I think I did it right. I don't know. I might have messed up on how to do it because it did. So I'm used to coffee makers just like filling it up to like the brim, and then I put creamer and I'm done. But this doesn't have that. It's like it kind of just did like a small shot. So I'm guessing. Yeah, usually. So like, do you know as a barista, as a professional barista, with an espresso? Is it supposed to only shoot like a small little shot, and then what do you do afterwards?
So usually one small shot is considered a shot. Usually what I do for my lattes is I always give 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, that's why I did 2 shots. So it has the right amount of espresso in the latte, in the specific latte. So if somebody wants like because for my espresso machine that I run at my cafe that I work at, it usually does 2 for the normal, and then if I want an extra shot, it would be like 3 shots. So it'd be like the 1 normal and then an extra shot. So that's 3 shots. So
okay, it makes sense. Well, what do you pour in afterwards? Is like this is good for like a cup. This is good for a cup. But what if Evie? It's good to see you, by the way. But if you want, she's amazing. You like her. Evie's cool. But what if I have like a thermos? Like, what do I fill into it?
Thermos?
Yeah, like, what if I want to fill it up? Like I don't want to fill up to the brim of espresso shots. I feel like I would die from a heart attack.
Because usually with my espresso machine, it usually has like a little like stem, so that way I can actually steam milk in there. So that's usually lattes are usually like espresso and steamed milk combined together. And then of course, if you want whipped cream, you can like pour a little bit of whipped cream in there too, if you want to do that, or just like the steam bubbles, whatever floats your boat. You know. But
does the Nespresso do that? Like, because it looks like it only has 1 button. I press 1 button and it makes coffee. I don't know, like.
Right. Yeah.
Like how'd I do this? I guess I have to look at the instructions. I'll look at the instructions later.
I probably would recommend looking at your machine's instructions.
I might have to look at
I had to learn via like training and people just showing me like, hey, this is how you do it, blah blah blah.
Depends on the size of the pod. Pods are pretty massive. I thought that'd be pretty small, but this thing's pretty massive. So I'll see. It's not Keurig.
Yeah, there'll be like very small, like little like mugs too for like shots. So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be up for a while, so this is what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So let's try it out. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, indeed. Yes.
It's actually really good. I like that.
Yeah.
And you need to figure out how to like make it last a little bit longer, so that I don't just chug it. So at work, I'm just like, I'm done. Let's go. So I need to find a way to like make it last a little bit longer, but we'll see how it goes.
Just be careful with like the caffeine intake, because usually like a shot or like 2 shots is enough caffeine for like pretty much the entire day. So just watch your caffeine intake.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be screwed tonight. I'm going to be so screwed. Luckily, I'm off tomorrow, but I'm going to be so freaking screwed tonight. I'm going to be up all night. At least I might be able to get some stuff done. I've been so behind in so many things. I blame the fact that I haven't had coffee in a while, because like my coffee maker died on me, so I had to order a new one, which I never did. I just ran over and got one. I couldn't wait any longer. Because I would find because I'm 30. I'm 33 years old. I'm not shy to say it. I'm an old man. I have naps in the middle of the day. You know, I have some naps, and it cuts my productivity in half. So like, I want to do things, I want to make things, but I can't. So I blame coffee, and now I have an espresso machine. So we'll see how that goes.
Well,
we'll see how that goes.
Hopefully it works out really well for you.
I appreciate. I prefer liquid creamer. I usually put. Is liquid creamer good to put into it? I'm pretty sure it's fine, right?
Usually liquid creamer is fine, just like maybe a little bit like mixed into it. So yeah, just to make like give that a good taste too. Like just like bland espresso can be a little bit meh. Yeah. So usually to like sweeten the pot is a little bit of liquid creamer with it mixed in with it, just a little bit.
Just a little. There's an espresso pods and drip pods. You can adjust the amount for each. How to figure out how to do that? Moi Moi, you're gonna have to teach me the ways. You gotta teach me the ways of how to use espressos.
I will pray that Moi Moi will teach you the ways of the espresso. So.
She has taught me many ways of many things, but we'll see if she can teach me the ways of the good quality. She says she used to work in like a spot like that, so like she should be able to teach me this good stuff. So it should be good.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to it. Double shot espresso, oat milk, brown sugar syrup. You know what? I put caramel creamer, oat milk, caramel creamer, caramel syrup, sugar free, obviously, and then the two shots. Course, so that's why it tastes really good.
And then the two shots.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah. Lily. Nam's the barista's butler on these, and now I do apologize. Jericho is also a barista VTuber. Is in on a show right now.
Oh my gosh.
He's a really cool person. I really like him a lot. And he's been on my. He hasn't been on my show yet, but he's just starting out as a VTuber, and he's actually a really cool person. I don't mean to not mention you in chat. I know you're really cool. He's like over here, like, I'm also a barista. Hello guys, I'm also a barista. Hello. I was like, I'm sorry. It's great to see you. It's good to see you. No way, a fellow barista on show tonight. I know, right? It's so awesome. So well. Yeah, it's so good. It's good to see you, Jericho. I hope you're still here, and if you are, welcome. You have another barista. Maybe don't you like host your own talk show as well?
Yeah, I actually host a barista talk. It's literally just a glorified yep session.
Which I know the feels. 100%. You should definitely invite.
Yeah, but then I also do like ask like favorite like drinks to when they go to the cafe what their favorite drink is, and then we'll continue on with like the yap fest. But yeah,
cool. Makes sense. You gotta make some stuff out of that. Mine's always been a caramel macchiato. I'm a caramel macchiato guy.
Caramel macchiato. I'm more of I do like to dabble into the vanilla latte sort of thing and just drink that.
I'm a caramel
hot
lover.
Or ice.
Makes sense. I'm a caramel lover. I love everything caramel with it.
Caramel is, I totally understand it. Everybody loves caramel.
Caramel, is that the right way to say it? Caramel.
There's not really a right way to say it, but it's just, if you were on the East Coast or West Coast, it's sort of like a thing, but either way, it's still the same thing. I
have not been on Tricko's show either. That's true. Caramel forever. Caramel. I love it. No worries. Hello everyone, this is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week. We get to know a brand new VTuber. This week we have a very lovely, very charming fellow right here who has his coffee with him and my coffee with me. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Hello everyone, how are you all doing tonight? Hope you're all doing very well. My name is Wolfterstark, and I am simply one hell of a wolf butler. And I do own a cafe, so every time that comes in my cafe, free coffee. You heard that right.
I love it.
Of course, everyone gets to throw their coffee cups at me, just to bully me.
They always like to bully us. I have Pokeballs that they throw at me. I don't know why.
Yeah, they always, yes. So, but yeah, exactly with the one hell of a wolf butler, indeed, yeah.
Actually, so it's funny because I actually named this this title of this stream "One Hell of a Butler," a barista butler. And when you had that as your trope, when you said that, I was like, oh, so you also dine in the good culture of anime too. So you know Black Butler.
Yes.
You know Black Butler.
I definitely know Black Butler, and Sebastian has been a big influence in my VTubing. Although it did start with like Liana making me into her butler. So
Liana's gonna be cool. I like Liana. She seems really nice. That's my husband.
She's a wonderful Princess Chinchilla waifu for me. So
Perfect. Not a mouse.
No mouse.
No mouse. No, she's not a mouse.
She has been called like rat before too, and I'm just like, oh
snap! I'd rather be called a mouse than a rat. You know.
I know. I'm just like, why?
People are weird. But anyway, people are weird, right? People are weird. I think
people tend to be, you know, and then just like, oh look, a certain person. It's like, nope, that's not what I am.
That's not what I am. It's not what I am. Loving the chinchilla waifu. Exactly. We love the chinchilla waifu.
Yep.
There she is right there, right? There she is right there.
That's her. Yeah, there she is.
Hello, Magical 2. It's good to see you. And for those for those who never come to one of my shows before, this is a fun little VTuber talk show. We'll be asking 15 questions to a lovely guest here. These questions are going to be on how they first got started, the kind of content they like to make, maybe some fun facts about them, and then of course the design of their model. Sit back, relax, have your cup of Joe with you.
Exactly.
And relax and chill with us. Yeah, you did. So if I need refills,
I did bring some extra. So
yeah, you give me some refills. Refills for
us. Here we go. I can't reach over there. Dang it.
That's okay. It's good. No worries.
That's okay.
It's the thought that matters. The thought that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we do have a Magical who actually is going to be showing off with the first question of the night, which is actually going to be a spin. We have a nice little spin for you. Oop, I did not adjust this in time. I knew I forgot something. It was a small thing. We forgot something. All right, let's get started with the first question of the night, which is a spin from Magical.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see. Oh, do you have an unknown talent that not many people know about?
I do dabble in the music of the guitar, so
fancy.
So you might come into the cafe and be like, "What's the stage doing here? Why is there a guitar there?" And so I know, and I'm like, "Well, you might see me play some tunes while you guys sip on your lovely coffee." So yes,
yeah, lovely stuff. I love that. That's so cool. You know, I like that.
I literally started guitar when I was in high school, and I wanted it to actually be my career, music to be my career. Growing up, like I wanted to do audio engineering, but unfortunately, with the audio industry, it's like you need to know people, like in order to get a job. So it's like, okay, but you know what? I still practice my guitar sessions and all that. So I definitely. Every time I get, especially in college, whenever something stresses me out or something like that, I always get back to my acoustic and just play some tunes. So
nice. Have you ever thought about doing like some streams with you playing music?
I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, well, I have the webcam right here, so I might as well dabble in that. So
yeah, do like an open mic night. Do open mic night.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? One of these days, I need to do that. Yeah,
do it. Yeah, and then maybe you can even invite some other VTubers to come in to sing or play music on there. And that'd be another part of your barista stuff.
Oh, that would be awesome. Actually, that would be awesome to start a VTuber band like that. That'd be amazing.
Yo, I know a lot of musicians who's in the VTuber space, but they're a little more rock and roll. So I don't know if you can fit that into your barista chill vibes, but it's still cool.
I have been because unfortunately when I moved from the West Coast to the East Coast, I had to leave my electric guitar behind, unfortunately. So I only had room for my acoustic guitar, so it's like might as well just bring my acoustic. So luckily enough, my electric is at home with my family, so at least they have it safe and sound.
At least they have it. That's cool. Well, that'd be cool to see. I would love to see that as an idea. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, awesome. That would be.
Well, let's get started with my first question of the night. And what better way to start off an interview than this very first question to start off all VTuber interviews? And that is, why and when did you want to get started with streaming?
Well, why did I want to get started with streaming? Well, I thought about, because before I started streaming, my Princess Chinchilla was the streamer at the moment. And so I thought about, maybe I should like commission like a PNG tuber and stuff like that. So I did get myself a PNG tuber, and then I doubled it, and then I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna test some things out with my old PC, and so that's what I did. Literally started streaming, making sure everything was working right, and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually really enjoying this. I might as well. The first game I streamed was literally PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Okay, cool. Wow,
yeah,
PUBG over here.
A little bit of a PUBG and everything, and it turned out to be a really good setup. And then of course some people were like, yeah, make sure your chat box is not too big and all that. Yeah, just a little teeny tiny bit. But other than that, that's Liana would be a big influence into why I started streaming. And then of course there were a few others. I got art of us all three. It's Aira, VT, and Boa the Goddess are two other ones. So literally those three VTubers is the reason why I started VTubing and streaming.
I love that. That's so cool. That's so adorable. I like to see that. Well, that's definitely a really cool thing to see you guys do. I want to see you guys keep on doing some more awesome stuff. So I love to see that you started off as just a supporter of your waifu. You gotta support the waifu.
Exactly.
You gotta be showing all this kind of cool.
Gotta support the princess, no matter what. And even if that means if I have to edit her videos too.
Ooh, that's a challenge right there. You definitely support. That's definitely a big support, especially if you're doing like her entire like streams and you any of those.
It would be like shorts, like it would be like clips from streams. So at least it's not like too bad. But long form videos, it's probably going to be a while before that happens.
Makes sense. Those are fun. You have to literally sit back and watch the entire show and then just like skip through like all the grinding parts and just show just the good details. I used to do long form content until like I didn't have time. I just didn't have time.
Right. Yeah, and that was me too. Before I started VTubing, I actually just like played some like FPS games and just like recorded stuff and edited them out and posted them on YouTube. That was like before like I started the whole streaming thing. And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna give streaming a start. So yeah,
I like it. It's a good start. I think that's just really good for you. I like it. Now, let's get into your content. We saw what you're starting off, but let's talk about your current stuff that you like to do. What do you like the most about being a VTuber content creator?
What I really like the most is literally I get to enjoy the games that I really love playing. And then of course, I definitely need to get back into like doing my single player story every week game, because I did it with Final Fantasy 15, I did it with Mass Effect, like all three games. Good job. And all three games, and then I believe currently right now it's Cyberpunk 2077. I just haven't gotten to finish it yet. So usually I let the community vote on what I play usually every single week, what single player game I play every single week, and then it'll be like a multiplayer game here and there, and then of course collab here and there. But I could consider myself like sort of like a variety. So variety, just like a little mix of everything, but with some positivity spin, because whenever you come to the cafe, you always get like positive vibes no matter what.
Always positive vibes at your cafe. I love it. What is your cafe called?
The Cafe de Lou. Cafe the Wolf. Cafe of the Wolf.
Okay. I'm guessing, you call it that because you like wolves? You're fancy of wolves?
Yeah. Fancy for wolves.
Has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with you being a wolf, right? Nothing to do with that. You just a fan of wolves. Totally just a fan. Right.
Yeah, totally fan, yeah.
Yeah, totally. No, I can definitely see that as like, you being a wolf VTuber. You have that wolf kind of aspects to it. I love to see the way it comes up, right? How did a wolf and chinchilla meet?
You know what? We're gonna have to, because we still haven't worked on our like lore yet. But at the same time, it's like a mystery on how we met. Literally, I think there was like dabble of like I was just a simple adventurer, and then I just saw the Princess Chinchilla and everything, and then I just like was like, you know what? Let me serve you.
Let me serve you. I must serve the chinchilla.
I'm gonna serve the chinchilla princess royalty. Yes.
Must. Outside of VTubing, there is a long story.
There is actually.
Cool,
There is actually, because what is it? Me and Liana actually started off online dating.
Oh, that's cool. Long distance?
And long distance, yes, actually. And
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'm currently in one myself.
And then literally last year is when I said, you know what? I need to move. I gotta go. I gotta move, get out of the house and live with this princess. And it's the best decision that I have ever made. And I'm very appreciative of her in every single day.
Wow.
Since 2016.
Wow. You guys almost do a 10-year anniversary. Jeez.
Yeah.
Holy
10 years.
frick. 10 years.
Yeah. And then literally it was 2 years ago when I visited her, got down on one knee and proposed to her in a field of flowers.
Oh, that's so adorable. I love that. It's so adorable. That's so cool. Awesome. Well, congratulations on you guys. Sounds amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, and we're getting married literally next year in May. So it's gonna be a very, very exciting. I'm a little nervous. So
it's a big milestone. You know, it's a big thing.
A really big It's gonna be a big milestone, and luckily enough, both sets of our parents are accepting, and they definitely want to chip in and help out. So,
oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Cool. I'll love to see that.
But I do have to give a shout out to my parents too, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be able to like make it here. Especially with their support. Like I love my parents to death. I love my family to death. They're wonderful, supporting people.
Nice.
I'm just
always love the family.
I'm just very lucky enough to have them as family.
Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I like that. That's so cool. Well, that's a nice, lovely little cutie moment right there. Let's get back to your VTuber content. You say you're a variety streamer, but you also have a talk show you like to host. Let's get Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you totally get. I just don't want to cut you off. You want to say something?
Yeah, no, it's like the same thing. I don't want to cut you off, so it's just like
this is what happens when you have two people who host talk shows try and talk to each other. We all want to say something.
Yeah, I host a talk show called Barista Talk, and it's usually like I do like one like every single month usually. And normally it's like after a celebratory occasion when a VTuber like debuts or something like that. It's like I want to like celebrate like their like debut and like have them have them be come to my talk show and like just talk about it. Like, hey, how like debut went well. Like, congratulations on your debut and everything. And I'm just very happy and all that. So,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so usually it's celebratory things, and usually it's like literally best of friends just yapping, yap session.
I love the yap sessions. I love the yap sessions. Those are the best.
They are absolutely the best of the best. And I think there's a certain person that I'm seeing that I've noticed that I'm like trying to get them to come to my show, but you know, we'll see. I have to make time for it. So.
Scheduling is always the hardest part. Trust me. After today, scheduling is always the hardest part. But I appreciate you meet up with this person and get some really good content with them. I think that would be a really good time for you guys. Definitely a really good time.
Oh yeah. I'm very excited and I can't wait.
And if I can recommend you anyone, I would also recommend Jericho, who was in here in the very beginning.
Jericho, yeah.
He's also a really cool person.
For sure. Like Barista with Barista, like. Oh my God, that would be a wonderful yap session.
It's a nice coffee talk right there. You guys will just talk about the cool coffee stuff.
That was gonna be like the original title to my show was Coffee Talk, but then I'm like, this sounds like sounds like someone like copyrighted that. You know what? Barista Talk. There we go.
It has been. There's like a video game called Coffee Talk, and there's a lot of other things called Coffee Talk. So I think your idea was a lot better. I like yours.
Yeah, perfect.
It's very good. It's very good. I love it. Cool. Well, let's get into the second question. I mean, third question. Sorry, my bad. Third question. What do you bring to the VTuber community helps you stand out? Because you are a wolf VTuber. There's quite a bit of wolf VTubers out there, aren't there?
There's quite a bit of wolf VTubers, but there's none other than like one that has a big influence from Sebastian from Black Butler that takes into effect. And at the same time, I serve coffee. Everyone enjoys coffee. Everyone enjoys tea, whether it's lemonade, whatever. I always try my best to like bring like. And the funny thing is that I put like my work in the cafe into like my barista. So it's like I'm serving customers. They're coming into my stream as customers. I serve them and I make sure they have a wonderful time. And that's what it makes like my streams great, is that no matter what, you're going to be treated like positively, great, welcoming. Everyone is welcome no matter what. So
I like that. That's so cool. That's so cool. It does put a little twist on it because you are a professional barista, so you can actually have legit conversations. Like, hey, how do you like your coffee? Like, oh, this, and this. Oh, cool. I can tell you how to do it. You know, I can tell you how to make it.
I literally get people going like, yeah, I'll have a caramel mochiota, or like I'll have this chai tea latte. I have a chai tea latte, and I'm like, yeah.
What's a mochiota? What's a mochiota? Is this like a macchiato, or is it like more fancier?
Macchiato. It's me. It's just me putting a little.
I don't know. On it. I thought you just introduced me to like the next like level of a macchiato. Mochiota.
It's
like the hidden.
Yeah.
There's the hidden underground coffee barista saying.
I don't know. It sounds like coffee mixed with karate put together.
I know, right? Mochiota. You know.
Yeah.
Waha. I love it. I love it. Waha. Well, you know, it makes sense. I do like that. I like that a lot. I like that you have like a personal taste in that kind of stuff, and you can actually talk to people about that. But I'm pretty sure you also just have very interesting like side of things and talk, you know, where you see with the VTuber community and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. And literally, it's like some people come in and like, what is it? I mean, they're just like winding down. I want to make sure like, you know, they have like a good like quality time when it comes to my streams. I want to make sure like everyone is okay. I want people to leave my streams happy. That's literally what I feel with like a customer wise. I always treat customers like I want to see them leave with a smile on their face and a coffee in their hand. Literally. So
I love that.
And that's how I always treat like my streams too. And then of course everyone has a good time. People like make memes and all that. So
we love the memes. We love the memes. What's your favorite meme that was made by your show?
Right now, I believe there's one, and the funny thing is that my fiance Liana is also gets involved into it too. So, so she's part of the memes as well. It's like I believe Saku. Hold on, I gotta find the meme of. Hold on, let me look. There was one that was like really good. There's that how it feels when you and the squad want to hit the road, but your GF is driving, and there's me looking scared, and then 3 other people just looking scared.
So do not let your girlfriend drive. Do not let your fiance drive the car. Does that sound right?
I mean, I'm the designated chauffeur no matter what. So
true. What is it? Passenger princess? Is that what it's called? Passenger
princess, yes.
You know what? Makes sense. I'm also a DD to my passenger princess, so I know the feeling.
Yes.
Also, morning goth daddy. At least call me a daddy this time. At least they keep on calling me goth mommy. I'm like, I do not know where you got that from.
Like,
I don't.
Where is that coming from?
Yeah.
Like
what?
It's just like some people.
I don't know. It's so weird, and that's why like. I'm wearing all black right now, but doesn't mean I'm goth. Look at how bright my background is. I have so much light.
I had the worst sort of like goth phase going into high school when I got introduced into metal music. It's like Metallica comes in and all of a sudden it's like black pants, Converse sneakers, and then Metallica shirt.
Your hair just like, part on the one side. It's like life is so difficult as a high school student.
Well, luckily enough, I kept my brown hair because it's like I don't want to mess up my hair, my nice natural colored hair. So
nice.
I did wanted to do like what is it? What's the party in the back? What's that hairstyle? I can't remember what it was. What's the freaking hair? It's like party in the back, front. I can't remember. It's like the mullet. Yeah. I wanted to grow a mullet. Yeah.
You want to grow? You don't want a mullet. You just happen to get one.
and then I realized, yeah, this isn't me.
Yeah, that's like a Joe Dirt kind of thing. If you guys know what Joe Dirt is.
Yeah. This was more me being trying to be like one of my cool uncle, you know.
Cool uncle.
Well,
I'm glad.
What's even more funny? What's even more funny is that my uncle actually had a mullet, and it was at my mom's wedding.
Wow, at your wedding?
At my mom and dad's wedding, yes. And I see like him in a suit, tuxedo and everything, and there's the mullet, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. You don't want a mullet, it just happens, and you do not know how to get rid of it. It just happens. You don't purposely get one. It just happens. Hello,
there's my dragon friend, Umbrai.
Umbrai. Okay, I was hoping you kind of knew who this person is, but I was like, how do you pronounce the name?
I know who this dragon is.
Hello, Umbrai. It's great to see you. I hope you enjoyed the stay. It's really cool to see you. Really good to see you. Cool. Awesome. I love it. Well, that's very cool. Very cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, next question for you is that you have a lot of fans. Speaking of which, right here in chat, you have a lot of great people in your community. Do you host any upcoming games for them?
The thing is that I need to get into the games, like the community nights. Like I've seen people do that. I so want to do that. I tried doing it with Marvel Rivals, but like people
that's hard.
Like,
yeah, that's hard.
It's a little hard with Marvel Rivals. Although I'm thinking about like, you know, when it comes to like maybe Repo, or
Repo. I can see Repo.
What is that? Repo, Lethal Company, Party Animals, even.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think what is it? I just need to like. Also, there's also the new one. What is it? Guilty as Sock. There's
is it the
new?
Yeah,
the $5 game that just came out recently.
Yeah, where you're like a judge and there's like people like arguing about certain kind of things. Yeah,
arguing lawyers, and then just like people just yelling out objection. Yeah. Literally, Ace become Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Literally, Ace Attorney, but sockified.
Just sockified. I'd be down to see that. For me personally, I know it's not really my jam. I have a hard time arguing people. I'm the kind of person who's like, hey, I think it's this. No, you're wrong. Fine, I guess.
No, yeah, okay, all right. I guess fine. My opinion is out the door. I guess.
I think it's something else. But you know what? I guess you guys can just freaking, you know.
All right, okay, fine. All right, I have the answer, but if you guys don't want to listen, okay.
I guess I won't. I'm just popping in to say, I hope you have a great time. Gotta sleep. Bye-bye. It's great to meet you. Good to meet you. What's up, homie? Of the sexuals? Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
I've been meaning to post something on my Twitter of like saying like how much like, hey, this is a great time. I really appreciate like Happy Pride Month.
Right.
Also, mental men's health awareness.
Mental Health Awareness Month.
That's also another thing that we should also acknowledge as well. Just both of those. Both of those things.
Exactly.
Not one is better than the other. There's nothing like that. There's no fights between that. Just both of them great things to support. Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of Voop Chat?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Thing?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about trying that actually.
It's literally Omegle but for VTubers, and it's actually a lot of fun. You get to meet new people. It's amazing. I was actually able to meet Yomi Quinley via that, and then
she was on my show.
What? Oh yes.
Yeah, she's been on my show before.
That's right.
Super amazing person. Super crazy talented.
Wonderful, amazing.
Oh my
crazy
God.
Talented, wonderful, amazing person, and I just had to let her know that she is well loved in the community and all that. And then of course she did mention like, you know, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and then I shout out and also Happy Pride Month. So
Happy
it's
Pride
like
Month,
you know. So like
both are great things.
These two both of these are great things. They're great things to like look out for, and also like ask your guy friends like, hey, are you guys okay, or anything like that, anything I can help you with. And then of course always support your I support my Pride friends that I have that deal with Pride. So
same here.
Always, I've done that since I've done this since high school. I've always supported them, and then I always will support. I may be straight, but I'll always be a supporter with pride.
I agree. Same here. Same here. 1 second. Put a pinch there, okay? Cool. Hello, Raiders. It's great to see you. Hello. This is great to see you. Hi, Corin. This is amazing. You cannot steal my hat. Thank you very much. This is my hat. But it's still amazing to see you, Corin, and all your amazing community. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week, we have a very lovely, very proper and gentlemanly guest here. How about you introduce yourself to the Raiders?
Hello, Raiders. How are you doing? Welcome in. My name is Walter Stark, and I am simply one hell of a wolf butler. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Exactly. So I hope you guys have your coffee with you guys because you're all having coffee right now. The basement gremlins have come for your macaroni. Well, I don't have macaroni, but I have coffee. You can have coffee. It'd be cool with coffee and no macaroni on.
Yeah, I already ate my macaroni cheese, so I'm good.
But it's great to see you, Corin. I need to give you a nice little shout out as well. So let me get that all set up for you. Corey's a really awesome person. He's very chaotic, very crazy. If you want to have a crazy stream, I highly recommend having him on your show. He's actually really awesome. He's a idol VTuber.
Oh, an idol VTuber. Love idol VTubers.
They're really cool. Well, I'm totally not chaotic. With fire in the background. Oh yeah, sure.
Totally not fire in the background. Yep.
We actually have been doing Baldur's Gate collabs lately, and I think we're gonna do one tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah. He's been breaking everything. He's like he's called like Lithro.
Oh no.
His name is Lithro. All he does is literally turns into a giant, grab things, and chuck it at people. It's great.
So yeah, that's fun. Same with like his D20. He's always rolling a 1, right? I guess, right?
Yep, always rolling ones. Yeah, he actually rolls pretty nicely. He actually was able to get the horn from the goblin, the trolls. So it's actually really good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's actually really good. It's actually really
lucky.
good. There we go. He's a really cool person. Definitely go check him out. He just played Dead by Daylight. Which I need to play Dead by Daylight with you, Corin. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Especially with the Five Nights at Freddy. Dates.
Oh my god, the Five Nights at Freddy, yeah. I played Dead by Daylight with Ara before, and let me just say, it's an interesting game, I'll tell you that. And it's especially fun when it's like, you with like some friends and everything. So like, yeah, that was a whole lot of fun. I had a great time.
I like it. It's a good time. I like the game, but it does get a little bit sweaty sometimes. And that's usually when I kind of went away from it, because I like playing the game. I like just hiding. I don't like running.
Right.
I'm not good at the running part. I'm not good at like dodging the person. I'm really terrible at that kind of stuff. And I suck at being a killer. I don't know why, but I can never hit someone. Right. I always have a hard time hitting people. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Your waifu followed me. Your waifu followed me.
Yay!
I feel special.
The waifu followed. Yippee!
Yes, let's go. Yeah, I just suck at it, but I like hiding. I like hiding like right, I've had my favorite thing is when I hear from the actual like killer after the match is over and it's like, I couldn't freaking find you. Where were you? That's like my favorite thing. It's so good.
You're like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I love it. Oh boy, if we can get a collab with DVD, that would be fun. Let's do it. Corn, let's set up a DVD. We'll set up some DVD. But with that said, let's get into the next question, shall we? Which is actually the 4th question. I actually asked you the 5th question in the 4th spot.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you the 4th spot in the 5th question, and which is just any games you're looking forward to streaming this year?
Any games? Well, there were some interesting games that got announced. I'm actually looking forward to playing Splitgate 2.
Ooh, that's cool.
Splitgate 2 looks pretty fun. It's literally Halo 3 and Portal had a baby together, and it's like, oh my gosh, that looks absolutely fun, and I will definitely enjoy it, because I remember playing Halo 3 back in the day when that was like a whole lot of fun. Just to play multiplayer Halo 3, just jumping around and all that, which was fun. That game looks fun to stream, and then there was a couple others. There was that Sonic Racing game too.
That one I'm looking forward to. That looks cool. Plays Joker.
Yeah.
He's Joker.
He plays
so
Joker,
cool.
literally,
Yeah.
and then Miku,
SpongeBob
and then, I don't know,
Miku.
And I'm like, Minecraft? What?
Minecraft? Yeah, they have some pretty interesting collabs going on, which I'm super down for. I like that. That sounds fun.
I'm like, I like that, but I'm like, why though?
Why though? Why though? Oh, I got another Rage. Hello, Rage. Is it Ragin? Raginori? Ragnoria. Hello, raid or something. It's a raid or something. It's something. I know. It's a raid. It's a Ragnoria raid. It's something like that. Hello, Raiders. It's great to see you. It's amazing. It's a something. This is something crazy. It's a fun little VTuber. Bro, you know me. I do know you. It's great to see you again, my friend. You've been on my show before. It's amazing to see you as well. You were on my show. You were a big burly man as a Viking VTuber, and now you're like a hot anime girl. Which, you know what? I'm not complaining. It's pretty hot. It's great to see you, my friend. I'm just terrible with names. I do apologize. I've always been terrible with names. A hot Viking woman would be the best hot Viking woman. I love it. But hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week, where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week there's a lovely barista gentleman over here. How about you introduce yourself to a few of the amazing people in our raids?
Yes, in Ragnoria, yes. You definitely know,
that guy.
You definitely know
that
me,
guy?
but yeah. You know this guy, yes. I know this guy.
Cool guy. Yeah. Highly recommend.
This guy is simply one hell of a wolf butler. And then I'll be like, I do my welcome to the cafe. The cafe welcomes you.
I love it. I know him. I miss him. Oh, I love it. You guys need to hang out some more. Sounds like you need to do some more collabs. Love it. Awesome.
Do that, and then also needed like the chit chat more for sure. Hopefully with Vupe chat. That also I'm looking forward to Vupe chat with like meeting new people. I definitely want to stream that. It looks fun to do that.
You should definitely. I think what I'm going to do is because I'm DM him.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing like a mini interview session for this. Have my VTuber on there and be like, there's like a couple random questions, talk about something, and then maybe put that as like a clip, on my show, like behind the VTuber short version with
short version, yeah. This is a speed run interview.
It'd be cool.
I'm holding you. Be like,
hold you hostage. You have to answer at least 3 of my amazing questions before you move on.
You have to answer 3 of my amazing questions.
3 of the questions.
I am the Riddler.
I'm the Riddler. This is what happens. This is what happens when I have 2 shots of freaking coffee. I go crazy.
No, yeah, trust me. Same with the caffeine too.
Hi, Blue Fox. It's great to see you. Take it. It's great, amazing to see you. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Also, you did hit the spin the wheel, so we do have another spin. Blue Fox, you're going to get to know this lovely guy here as well. So definitely sit back, relax. I hope you guys enjoyed your stay. Thank you guys so much for raiding and introduced me to your lovely community. I saw you guys play that Team Fortress. That looked like it was a lot of fun. So let's get into Team Fortress. That's old school. That's really good too. Let's get into the spin. Bam, bam, boom, boom. I hope you play as Spy. Spy is my favorite. Spy is my favorite. I love Spy.
I like the sniper. It's just like, it fits so well with like any game too. So.
It does. One. Alright, Mr. Romantic Barista. What's an ideal date for you?
Well, the ideal date for me and my darling waifu Chinchilla Princess would be I need to actually take her to Hawaii at one of these times.
There you go.
Big Island for sure, and definitely be touring the volcanoes, going on the beaches, and then making sure we slather on so much sunscreen because the UV rays are ridiculously like crazy down there. So make sure you slather on a lot of sunscreen, otherwise. Yeah, you're coming back home with like a lot of sunburn.
Makes sense. I totally agree with that.
Like a tomato, pretty much. Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm planning on going to Hawaii next year to take my dad because he's always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Oh, you'll have a wonderful time there. Just know that there's going to be some customs too, like don't touch the lava rocks, don't make sure like respect the local natives there. That's literally all I recommend is just do that and you'll be fine.
Cool. I'll keep mine now. Don't be an a-hole. Got it. I can do that.
And no littering on their beaches too. None.
That's also like you just don't do that. Like, come on, like that's another
no a-hole. Yeah,
you just don't do that.
Just don't.
Why would you why would it's freaking Hawaii, one of the most beautiful places in the world. Why would you throw trash on there? I know people are weird.
Another ideal spot would be well, my lovely waifu Chinchilla Princess is Filipino, so definitely need to go to the Philippines at one of these.
Definitely go for it. Definitely go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like lots of sunscreen too.
Makes sense. One. Cool. Well, I like that. That's actually really cool. All right. So, did you answer? You did answer.
Yeah. The looking forward to any games. Yeah, to stream. Yep.
Okay. Well, next thing is your model. Let's talk about your design of your what the thoughts went into it.
So I will tell you that the model actually came from a pit crew, and this was for when she needed a Fugi for me, so that way people know, hey, I'm talking on stream. So there happened to be a design that actually had like a vest, tie, and like shirt like this, wolf ears. I mean, the guy did have little human ears, so like it was like wolf ears and human ears at the same time, but that was the basis of
I designed it.
And then nice. She did. Yes. And so I then took that Fugi and then I presented it to I went to VGen because I'm like, okay, I need a PNG tuber, an actual PNG tuber. And so I went to this guy, and Liana actually found him too. Because his art reminds us of like the Fate Stay art.
Okay.
Like all that's, which is really, really good. And I literally showed him, the guy, pictures of like Butler-esque like vest, where the pocket watch is. Like, here, let me go up here. Like where my pocket watch is right now. So literally showed the guy like right here, right there, white gloves, all that. Oh, I'm going down here. Hello.
Yeah, don't go in. Don't go into that too much. There's some VTubers who are still down there. You don't want to mess with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
if you have any, if you feel weird tentacle, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, all right. Well, I won't worry about that then.
Yeah. She and he, they're busy. They're busy.
They're busy. Gotcha. But yeah, it actually came out really, really, really well done. And to this day, I still actually use my PNG tuber in case if like some games tend to be like too much for my Live 2D, and my Live 2D just like goes, you know, like laggy, all that. It's the same with my 3D model, and I actually have a 3D model too, but PNG tuber, then 3D model, and then Live 2D. So
nice. I love that. That's so cool. I love the process you go for. How about you stand right in the middle right here and just let me see your entire outfit. Right now you can pour me a drink. Now you're close enough to pour me a drink.
Now I can. Here, hold on. Let me do that. Here we go. Here, let me just go ahead. There. Oh, that's a little front. There we go.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. Also, finally,
the steppies. He has steppies.
The little step.
Has the little steppies.
Yes.
I love it. I like your tail. I like that as the different colors with it.
Oh yes, I've been trying to get my tail to go a little upwards, but like haven't figured it out yet. Oh yeah, there we go.
I'm petting your tail.
There we go.
Nice and soft. It was very well groomed. You keep it nice and well groomed.
Thank you. I got to do the same thing with my wolf ears too. So.
I bet. Yeah, they
well groomed. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well,
professional comb here.
Professional comb here. Cool. Awesome. Any cool like toggles or emotes you'd like to show off?
So I mean, as you can see, there's the coffee one here. So I got that. The other toggle that I have in my model mama kept this a secret from me, and she gave me my red eyes.
Wow. So are you sure you're not a vampire? Are you sure you're not a vampire?
No, as like I said, I'm simply one hell of a wolf butler, so you can have my wolf demon. So
see, okay.
There's that, and then there is like a blush, and then I do have my controller though.
It's a controller that looks like it looks like it has a freaking suit on. Oh my god.
It does, yeah, and the pocket watch too. That's what I loved about this is like, yeah, I had to have the pocket watch.
You gotta have the pocket watch. You gotta keep track of time, obviously.
Keep track of time, yeah, because time is a precious thing. You never want to waste it. And then I did just add this recently, just like, yeah, oh wait, where'd my glasses go? There we go.
Nice.
You gotta have the glasses. So deal with it.
Deal with it.
Just deal with it.
Deal with it. I love it.
But yeah, those are pretty much like all my toggles at the moment. So
cool. Nice. Good taste. Good taste. I like it. Well then,
yes.
With all the cool things with your model, what is your favorite part about your model?
I gotta say, with the favorite part is definitely, well, there's two things. One is the pocket watch. Pocket watch is the most important thing because throughout what I went through my life is that time is precious. You never want to waste it. It's a really good lesson that I've learned, especially with my family. And so I'd say the pocket watch is like one of my favorite out of all the designs, out of everything about my model. And then of course, my red eyes. I gotta love my red eyes.
The red eyes look really nice. They look very sick. They're very sick. I like them.
Yeah, especially when I'm playing fighting games against some very fine opponents. So yep.
With your eyes all bloody shot.
With all my eye bloody shot red, yeah.
I love that. That's so cool. That's
exactly.
So cool. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Cool. Well, next question is: Do you have a lore backstory for you? You said you're working on it. Do you have any kind of idea you want to talk about?
So my idea actually involves like 2.0 Wolf. So literally, what is it like? Here's what I plan on doing. This something's gonna happen in the cafe, and then as a result, you will get 2.0 Wolf. So there's many more things to come. But at the moment, I have a mysterious background. Nobody knows exactly where I came from or where I've been, and then like actually where I grew up. And so as a result, I'm just simply one hell of a wolf butler, and I'm just doing my job.
That's all it is. That's all you are right now. That's all you are right now. Just one hell of a wolf butler.
Exactly, and also protecting the princess at all costs. So
always protect the princess. Yes. Always protect the princess. This is definitely right off of Black Butler. You know that, right? Like this, identically like Black Butler. Just with a chinchilla instead. Just with a chinchilla instead.
The chinchilla princess instead, and not just like a gung ho. Like what is it? Like pompous, like a little boy.
Yeah, a little boy who's like super overly proud of himself for no reason at all.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, Yell. Of course, Yell. Yes, of course.
No, of course. Oops, sorry. Cool. I like it. Well, let's get into something spicy. Let's talk about something spicy, maybe a little controversial. What is your thoughts about the VTuber community at the moment?
At the very moment in time, what is it? The VTuber community has been a focal point. I've met some wonderful people through the VTuber community. I definitely have noticed, like, the whole, like, I understand people want to do, like, their partner push. I understand that people want to, like, actually grow and make it big and all that. So that's the whole point, right? So my point is this. If you're, like, close to where you can achieve partner, go for it. But if not, just work on continuing growing your community. Just chill out at this moment. I'm perfectly chillaxed where I'm at right now. I'm zen where I'm at right now because I completed my goal of hitting affiliate already, which was done literally last year. Like I think like a few months going into VTubing, and right now I'm at a perfectly comfortable spot at the moment right now. So it's like my normal goals are just like small goals, like hopefully get to 3,000 followers by the end of the year. I'm currently at, I believe, almost 1,200 at the moment. So, I mean, there's a few ways to go. Probably maybe 2,000 to 3,000, somewhere on there.
Something like that.
I mean, as long as I get over 2,000 or like get close to 2,000, I'm perfectly fine with that. And then same thing with Twitter is like, grow my following and make it past 3,000. And I'm currently at 2,400 right now. So just 600 more and I should be able to make that goal.
Hey, go for it. I love that.
But yeah, it's just, one small step at a time. I got plenty of time. You can now tell the emphasis of time,
Time. Don't
Literally.
rush your things. Don't rush. You have plenty of time. Spend it wisely. Spend it wisely.
Exactly. Don't rush things. And then what is it? And of course, I noticed that people were like, I don't have all this money for like this model or whatever, or like commissioning a model and everything. I totally get that. I started off as a PNG tuber. You can be a PNG tuber, but in that being called a VTuber as well. That's PNG tubers are VTubers.
Yep,
Just
I agree.
Like 3D tubers are VTubers too.
And then
I agree. If you got yourself a pre-made model, like the Suica model, by the way.
Ooh, yep.
Which is a very, very well done pre-made model, and you can customize it to however you want, literally. And you're still a VTuber no matter what.
Exactly. Just enjoy yourself, have fun, and then as time goes on, as you put in more into investment of your content and your creation, then you can invest more money into it.
Exactly. Yeah. Just keep on growing. I mean, I'm doing VTubing at the same time working a full-time job, so
yeah,
I'm just doing this to have a whole lot of fun and just have fun with this.
Exactly.
And of course, I understand there's a lot of people that are like stressed out. Just relax. Your day will come. It just takes time.
Exactly. Enjoy yourself, have fun, but don't rush yourself. Everyone goes at their own pace. I had this coworker who's like, I need to get this at this time in my life. If I don't get this time like this, I will be a failure. I was like, no, you should not put a stop time on something. Don't put like it's good to have goals and something to achieve, but you shouldn't put a time limit on it. You shouldn't put a time limit.
Exactly. And I will also say this too, just because it's a simple word like failure, it's like we learn from failures, like we keep going at it again and again, just keep doing it, just go for it, like learn from it and continue on forward and just do it. Like this was a valuable lesson from my dad. Like it's okay to fail. We learn from our failures. And so as a result, we learn lessons, and then we take those into account and strive to be better. So
exactly. I think that's one thing everyone should need to know about when it comes to the VTuber community as the moment, is that I think a lot of people are trying to rush things, trying to rush to get to certain levels of success. And we're over here like, nah, just have fun, enjoy yourself. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then just, as long as you're still enjoying yourself, you're still having fun.
Yeah. I mean, I love it when people come into my streams and just like talk. And then, of course, I get the occasional like, but I don't have enough money to sub. That's fine. You know what? You don't need a sub. You don't need to donate. All you need to do is just watch the stream.
Yeah, that's you lurk. It. Lurking, I love lurkers. I have them lurkers right now.
Lurking, yes.
It's so great. I love the lurkers.
Yeah, we love our lurkers. Yes. Just watch. Like that's like that's all I want from my viewers is just their time. That's literally it.
Time again. You might as well be like the barista of time with how much time you talk about. You're the barista of time.
This time, somehow I'm like a magical time wizard, I guess. So
you should be. That should be your next rebrand. You should be the time wolf, the time wolf who's say barista.
Lord,
and whenever you go into the barista like cafe, time stops.
Yeah, exactly.
And people can take as long as they want to drink and relax and think about things.
The cafe is not a glorified TARDIS now.
That'd be cool though. I'm saying that's a cool idea. Put a little spin on your design. You'd be like a time lord. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I just want to throw it out there. Just throw these ideas at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I have been saying a lot of time in watches and everything. So yeah, that actually sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, try it. Think about it. This is a cool idea. Come on. And then maybe some lore behind this thing. I must become the time lizard because I found out my lovely princess will die from some kind of disease. So I need to slow down time to find out what like something like dramatic and something like story filled.
Something like super dramatic and everything. Yeah.
I thought that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Something cool to think about. Here you go. Awesome. Right now, Chad has been hit by a ad, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. So I just wanted to do one more time to say again, it's a pleasure to have you on my show. You're a freaking amazing person, and I do appreciate you giving me your time to come on.
Of course, and I appreciate the invite, and thank you so much. It means a whole lot to me to have to be on your show. I was like, this guy's awesome. We have a lot of things in common, for sure, for our recent conversations. So this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm already having a blast right now. I'm already having a blast.
I'm glad. Yay!
I just want to throw that out there because Chad didn't see it. Chad didn't see it. Only the subscribers saw it. So. I able to send you a private message right there. You guys didn't see it. You don't know what we said. I'm so hyper right now. Freaking. This is what happens when you don't have coffee for like an entire week and then get hit by two shots.
And then get hit by it again.
I literally just ruined my entire night. Fun.
Oh well, you never know. I mean, at least you have the day off, so
that's true. That's true. I'll be sipping. But anywho, let's get into the next question of the night, which is, what changes have you noticed when you first started streaming compared to now?
Compared to now, well, when I first started streaming, what is it? I tend to notice, how do I say this? There's been some like topics that have been changing like recently that I've noticed from like last year. So I believe like there was like conversations about especially considering like art, like everyone hasn't like paying attention to like all art and everything. So especially with VGen, like people need to be like upfront with their prices, in my honest opinion. And I've noticed that some like artists actually charge like to use your art. Like, really?
Really?
I think I've
Is it called a commercial, like a commercial fee or something like that?
I mean, commercial fee, in my honest opinion, is to when you're using the art for like merchandise.
Yeah.
Literally, is to put the art on the merchandise. Something along the lines of like there. But other than that, I mean, it's just like a few things here and there. But like other than that, like it's just I've seen people come and go. Like especially one of my influences, Bo the Goddess. She hasn't been around for quite a while, and I occasionally talk to her here and there. So. But like, there's some few VTubers that I've noticed that are like, you know, either graduated or like they just like haven't talked. I mean, there's a whole spiel of like, if you get big or something like that, you'll start forgetting people. In my honest opinion, for me, like I'll never forget like the people who got me to affiliate. I'll never forget the people who got me started. You know, just like I'll never forget the lovely Princess Sheila who literally made me. Literally made me. So
I love it.
So,
well, like,
yeah,
I definitely agree on that 100%. That like I think like VGen players should have more of the transparency when it comes to their prices.
Transparency. Yeah.
Exactly. And then like when it comes to commission fees, I agree with it 100% when it comes to the VTuber models. You know, because that makes sense, right? Because you are a content creator, you can be using this model to represent your brand. So yeah, you can be using it for a lot of different things. So to be charged a commission, a commercial fee where you have the rights to your own merch and brand, that makes sense. But if you just have a random picture of your like art somewhere, you're most likely not going to be really using it until you use it for like one small little thing, you know? The only other time I can think...
Usually, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The only other time I can think that would be useful is if you have like a music album, you know? If you have an album that you'd be showing off, then that makes sense. But if I just have a random like emote, like say if I got hit by a commercial fee for an emote of my model, that seems kind of weird because like, okay, well, I'm not really making money off of the emote really. It's just like... just something for people to use. I guess you could argue that if you sub, you get certain models, you're kind of paying for it, but it's still, even then, it doesn't make sense.
So, I mean, even then, like, there's like the free, like, emotes that you get when you're like a follower. So, like, there's those. And it's just like, you know, I just wish people would be like more like upfront about like, you know, oh, I'm actually charging this amount of money compared to like, it says like, you start off at like what, $6, then all of a sudden it becomes 20. And it's like, really?
It's like, really? They're like, come on, guys, come on. I agree with that. It's a very underhanded tactic that you see in a lot of like big corporations. You're just an independent artist. You don't need to throw like big corporate like tricks onto people. Like,
no, you don't. No, I commission you because it's like I commission you because your art is amazing, and I definitely want
to support an independent artist. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Support your human artists.
Human artists. We gotta want to support the human artists. And you make me now want to support the human artists if you could do this corporate stuff, you know?
Literally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but what changes have you noticed from your own like content creation? Like what you did, like as a content creator, like with your style, your skill, your quality of your streams. What have you noticed yourself change?
Definitely, what is it? Especially now that I have, well, especially when it became like apparent, like, you know, I went from PNG Tuber to 3D model, because now I get to like move around a lot. Like it was a huge difference. Like, especially, what is it? Especially now that I'm like moving around, I'm just like, okay, so you're not just seeing an image of me just, you know, talking like out, mouth open, mouth closed. I'm actually moving around and stuff. And so then I had to like make sure like, okay, I got to make sure I'm big, this small, that way I make sure, and not just like an image where it's like, okay, I just have to have this like one size of my image of my PNG tuber just like talking. So I had to change a few things like that here and there. And then of course, now that I have this VTube studio and stuff like that, I'm still learning. And so I'm still learning like a few things here and there, like, you know, especially with the new updates they have, like the items that they have, like trying to like plant items on me, and then of course changing like, you know, how to like, you know, have the items like fit me. So but at the same time, like especially with my layouts, my overlays, I went through one overlay to a new overlay, and then I just recently changed my game screen to, because it used to be like there's like borders of my game screen and there's like a chat box for my chat, but then I realized you're not really getting the whole picture of the game. So I found a way to like actually make the chat like a box, so that way you can actually still see like the people talking even when there's no chat box in the background, because it's like bubbles. So it's like what you have apparently.
So, you mean with my chat box?
Doing that, like your chat box, like when people talk in their chat box, I see them like the image and then like them talking. Yeah.
It's
so,
a persona thing I bought. I bought a persona thing.
The persona, yeah, that's really cool. I really like that a lot. Yeah, see, that like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I changed it to that. I did change it to something like similar to like this, and I gotta say, it's a whole lot better, because now people are seeing like a lot of the game. And more of like me, and more of the game, and then some of me, and then of course I have the gif of the coffee cup guy that's like in the corner, so people can see that too. So
yeah, I learned like, so this is a more personal preference for me personally, but I like less distraction when it comes to my streams. I like to just show the entire game and then me on off in the corner and the side, and not too much, and then chat going off that. I personally don't like, but again, if you do this, that's totally fine by you. There's no shame on it. But I personally don't like it when they have like the border of the screen of the game, and then they have like the outline, and then they have the chat box right above the head, and then they have like donated this person, sub this person. I think that's too much. There's too much going on.
Right.
No, I just want to focus on this game.
Yeah, exactly. Just focus on the game, and then just have people see that more. I did that with when I played Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I gotta say, it's like a million times better when I play those sort of games. So when I play those games, instead of like having like the frame and like the chat box and stuff like that. So there's some changes that I had to do, and I gotta say, it's definitely a whole lot better for my streams, and I can't wait to stream more like that. So
I like that. It's good. It's a good thing you learn. You learn some new things. Like it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get into some fun facts about you. Some fun facts, but these fun facts still could be difficult for you, so watch out. Like this question, which is one of the most difficult questions to ask any gamer. That is, What's your favorite video game or video game franchise?
Mass Effect.
Good choice. Actually, dude, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan myself. I actually have like the blade, the Omni Blade. I also have the helmet. I have the collector's edition.
Nice.
So cool. I am a huge Mass Effect fan.
I have the N7 jacket, so I have that, and I'm going to use that actually for a cosplay that's coming up as for a convention. So I need to get like the casual pants, the boots, and then of course I got to get like a one of those like pistols. I want the silence pistol. I really want that.
I want the Black Widow. I want the Black Widow.
Yeah, the Black Widow one. I want that one so bad, and then using that for like my cosplay at my the next convention I'm going to coming up in late August. So.
Ooh, nice. Well, wait a second. Late August, you're going to a convention.
Yeah.
Does that happen to be in New York?
No. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately,
I was gonna say I'm going to a convention in New York. As the Anime Expo.
Awesome if we were.
I want to meet.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Anime Expo. Yeah. This one's a anime convention too. It just happened to have like a lot of voice actors that are coming to this convention too.
That's awesome.
Which is really awesome. And yeah, I want to cosplay as just my Commander Shepard, literally.
I like that. You should go back to like certain kind of people and says, "I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite part of the Citadel."
And this is my favorite stall of the Citadel.
Exactly. You should do that. That should be a great video. Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be doing that for sure when I cosplay. And then I do have me and my fiance. We have plushies of Tally and Garrus.
Nice, I love it.
We got those. I got her. She has the Garrus. I have the Tally, of course.
Obviously.
Interests.
Of course, best waifu and husbando.
Yep. Best waifu and best husbando. Yes, exactly. And then I also have it's a limited edition statue of Tally that we got that I got from the EA, not the EA. What is it? The BioWare store. And I think it's like only 400. I gotta look at the number. Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
400. This is good quality. Don't get me wrong, it's really good quality. I know which one you're talking about. It's really good quality.
439 out of 600.
Wow. Are you excited for Mass Effect 4 to come out eventually?
I am actually really looking forward to it. I'm actually really interested in seeing how they will do the story in the Milky Way galaxy after the events of the trilogy. So it would be very interesting. I would love it if like they do it like on the result of like what of the ending. If they were to do it like via like make one of the endings canon, then okay, I guess. But I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do.
Ryan? So there was technically 4 endings. 3 technically is like the canon endings, but the one was made because people got pissed off at the endings. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them was made because it was just like, okay, I'll just do nothing then.
Yep, I don't want to have any answer. And it's like, okay, well then now everyone dies. Okay,
everyone dies continues. Then. Okay.
Yeah, so everyone cycle continues. At the end, so it is.
The end.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was like you take control of the Reapers.
There's take control
destroy
of the Reapers. There's destroy, which I always do because I love having my Commander Shepard like come back alive, stay alive.
And then there's the one that you you infuse yourself with the universe and just recreate all of life itself.
Literally, yeah, and it's just and then of course the extended edition the extended endings had to be a thing because it was like we didn't get enough of like what exactly happened.
What more?
Yeah. We want more. We want more of like what exactly happened. And then of course the Citadel DLC. Oh my god, that was such a good.
I love the Citadel DLC. That was like my jam when you had to face off against your clone and you had to fight him.
Oh my god!
But then afterwards, you get to go into that room and everyone's just partying it up. You can see their personalities.
Partying it up.
It was so good. I actually stopped right there at one of my playthroughs because I was like, you know what? I'm satisfied. This is how it should end. I'm good. I did beat it multiple times, so I know the ending.
I still love the fact that you go up to your clone. The clone's like literally wearing like the different, like, you know, it's like you're wearing the black, red, and like with silver, right? And then there's your clone wearing the blue, white stuff like opposite of you, and then you just go, wow, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy, dude. The voice lines. Oh man, I want to play Mass Effect again. Made me want to play Mass Effect again. I love it so much.
I definitely need to like dabble into the Mass Effect, and then do the same choices that I've made already.
I did do a playthrough because I got the Master Collection, so we were able to kind of like skip through the first one and play through the second one, and I think I'm on the third one again. Yeah, so it'd be my fourth or fifth playthrough of it.
Yeah, I'll just like for this playthrough, I'll just like skip the first one because, you know, it's like I like the first one. No matter like I love the fact that they updated the graphics of the first one and they made it a whole lot better.
Did you?
Of course, they had to because
yeah, 100%. They had to make it better.
Yeah, exactly. And then and of course, I believe, in my honest opinion, out of all the games of the trilogy, 2 was by far the best one.
Agreed. 2 was my favorite ones. Like I said, the third one is a very close, just because the Citadel DLC made it so freaking worth it.
Yeah, it made it. Yeah, the third one would definitely be like, it's like 100 is Mass Effect 2, 90 would be Mass Effect 3, and then like 80 would be 80 score of 80 out of 100 would be the first Mass Effect game. Because why? Because it's the first Mass Effect game, of course.
True, 100%.
But yeah, we don't talk about Andromeda.
We don't talk about Andromeda. Even then, like I replay Andromeda because I just kind of want to feel it. I want to try it out. And
we played Andromeda because it's like I want to see what they come up with.
Yeah, I want to see what's next. You know, I really want to see what they could do. And
then I get just like this random, and then I get this like what is it, like sort of interesting but not really interesting characters. And then of course I get this like lady just staring at me with those like dang eyes, and I'm like, what's up with your eyes?
Sorry, I'm like, I'm really tired. I'm really tired with everything. It's like, yeah, you look really tired. Yeah,
you look really tired from staring at me like with those eyes like that.
Demise.
But I did get like the satisfaction of like the scenery and everything. It actually looks really beautiful.
And the loyalty missions for all the characters were pretty interesting. I like the loyalty missions. They were really fun. But that's the only time I actually cared about the characters. All the rest of the characters were kind of bland.
Literally, that's it. Yeah, everything else was just like, I don't know. Story wise, it was just like, oh, it's a different alien species, and then like, oh, it's this alien species and all that. But
and they did such a worse job of the ending for Andromeda than they did with the rest of the endings. It's like they didn't even learn from the mistakes from the third one, because they made it seem like, hey, your choices matter, your choices are gonna matter, and then at the end they're like, oh hey, remember that one guy you like partnered with at the bar? Yeah, he's in some random ship out in the side of some cutscene that you didn't even see, and he just voices you like, hey, remember me? I helped you out in this one fight. Now I'm like in the ship right next to you, helping you get back at this thing. You know, it's like, well, that's it. That's all I got from helping you out. What the frick?
That's it.
Yeah.
Really? What the heck, man?
Like I thought this would be a big deal. We had a huge mission with you, and now you're just some random guy in the ship. I can't even see your face. What the frick?
Like I said, your face and everything. Like what the frick, man?
The frick. So I'm hoping they do better. I'm really hoping they do better. I'm looking forward to it. I hope they finally make it so that we can be different species. I feel like that'd be really cool.
Yes.
And I hope they pull like a
really
Dragon Age. You know, when the first Dragon Age, like Dragon Age Origins, way back in the day, where depending on if you played as a wizard or playing as a dwarf or playing as someone else, your game starts differently. Your game actually starts. You either start in the wizard's tower, you're trying to get out, or you start in the dwarven caverns and you're just like exploring the life outside the dwarven, or you start as a regular dude and you learn about all these other kind of things. You know, it'd be cool to see that with like the new Mass Effect game, where if you start as like a I forgot what they're called, a Turian, and you start on a ship,
Turian, or a Asari, or
literally,
or Quarian. Like
Quarians would be cool, because then you'd be on the ships, right? You'd be on a ship and you'd be learning to get off your ship to like join a crew and you like go into that kind of stuff, or like a Krogan
exactly.
and you like start on the home world and you're trying to make your name with. Like that'd be so cool to do stuff like that. I love the idea that everyone starts a different place and then they all meet up.
Exactly.
Then like chapter 2, they meet up in where everyone meets up, and then you like go and do your own thing. You know? Do you remember in like Mass Effect, you kind of like in the original Mass Effect, you actually learned that like, well, you were this hero of like peace, and you had made a really crazy decision.
Yeah, and then like you also like were part of a horrific like accident that involved a thresher moth or something like that, and you were the lone survivor pretty much. And then like,
how cool would it be if you actually played that part? You know, you actually played and lived it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like you know, live the moments.
Exactly.
Instead of having to like play missions to like, you know, like go back and like, oh, this is actually like your story, and these missions tailored to like what you experienced before when you choose these stories. So literally,
like more show than tell. Show me that I did all this kind of stuff and let it impact my story later on, instead of just being like, oh yeah, you're well known for doing this one thing that you did behind the scenes that we are not going to show you. You know, that's
right.
It'd be cool to do.
Exactly.
But anyway, I can gush with you about Mass Effect all day long. I love that game series. It's such a good game series. But we need to talk more about you and your awesome stuff. Let's talk more about your awesome stuff. With that said, let's get into the next question, which is, if you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Oh my god, this is such a tough choosing, because in my honest opinion, it wouldn't be a game or a anime world. It would be a sci-fi experience known as Star Wars.
Oh, you live in the Star Wars universe. Okay, I can see that.
I would love to live. I grew up loving the Star Wars movies. I grew up watching the prequels in theaters, and I also enjoyed playing the Star Wars video games, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and just enjoying like being part of the Star Wars universe. I mean, to be a part of that world would be amazing, and just flying like a starship like in space, literally, or like just a X-wing fighter.
That'd be sick.
Flying that alone. I mean, you have Star Wars Squadrons where you can actually fly that X-wing in VR too, which is, you can do that literally.
That's sick. That's pretty sick.
Which is awesome. And then of course you have the resurgence of Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I recently played that, and yeah, the servers are popping off. Literally, they're popping off, and they're like being filled with like, it's like I immediately get into a game being played in the Age of the Republic, and I'm in the clone army going up against the separatist droids.
I love it. That's so cool.
Yelling out for the Republic.
For the Republic. I love it. That's so cool.
Yeah, literally.
Would you try? Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead. And then choosing whoever character you want, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, and I always go for Anakin Skywalker because I love that character so much.
He's such a good character. Yep. If you were in that world, would you be a Jedi or would you be a Sith?
I would be Jedi. I would be the good guy.
I
always go for the light.
You look like a good bean. You look like you'd be a good bean.
Although I do have an infatuation with Revan, though, from the Knights of the Republic. I love the fact that it was like, he started off light, he went to the dark side, and then he came back to the light side again. So there is that sort of like line there, here and there. Like, it's okay to there's Jedi that have tapped into the dark side and not like fallen into the dark side, like Mace Windu. I know Anakin has tapped into the dark side before, and then of course you all know like what happened with him.
Oh yeah, he.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows.
Let's just say he has a little bit of a heart breathing problem now from going to the dark side.
He has a heart breathing problem, yeah, and then unfortunately lost all his limbs.
yeah, that part side effect, but the breathing part is the important part, right?
The breathing part is the important part, yeah.
Yeah, the face being scorched over by lava, losing all his limbs, you know.
Yeah.
That's a side effect. That's a side bonus. The real issue is that he breathes so heavily. You can see him from a mile away, you know.
And he has to live with the memory of Obi-Wan yelling out, "It's over! I have the high ground!
I have the high ground!" You know, you did this to me. I loved you. You betrayed me. You know.
No, it's like you were the. I remember this.
You were the chosen one. You're supposed to help.
You said you would destroy the. You said you would destroy the Sith, not join
them. I hate you.
You were my brother, Anakin. I love you. And then it's like, oh, okay, I forgot the line. The next line. Okay.
I thought he said like, I hate you. And he's like, I love you. And it like walks away. Yeah. Something like that. You like my acting?
Yeah, exactly.
Good acting. Good acting.
Yeah, wonderful. Like 10 out of 10. Definitely deserve a Oscar for that.
Of course. I love it. It's good. I like it. Next question for you. If you could collab with any VTuber or either have any kind of VTuber come on your show, who would you like to invite? No matter how big or small they are.
That's really a tough question because there's a lot of many like very wonderful, talented VTubers that are completely out there. And then luckily enough, Vupe Chat allowed me to actually meet some of these wonderful VTubers out there. Like for example, Yomi. I would love to have Yomi on my Barista talk, and then we would just like talk. Yeah, it would be a wonderful yap fest with her, and then she would try to experiment with my coffee, and then I'd be like, okay, let's see if we can test some blends here and there, and then of course, yeah, and then oh my gosh, I still remember her video. I remember talking about like her video of loving General Grievous. And then I go, I made the dad joke of, yeah, you would make a fine addition to his collection.
I know, right? A fine addition to a collection.
Exactly. I would love to have Yomi Quinley on Barista Talk. It would be a wonderful yap session. Same with Muella too.
Muella. Okay.
Same with Muella.
Cool.
We've been mutuals for like
Got
mutuals, and then finally yesterday,
Boopy
Chat. Yeah, I just got to do it. Yeah, it's just like, like it's the whole thing. It's like, what if they don't even like me, man? It's just like, just go for it. I got to go for it. Take the shots.
Gotta go for it. Just gotta go for it. Let's see.
Shots. And then, and then like, there's Yomi, Muella, and then, oh my gosh, and then of course Alara. Alara would be a wonderful guest.
Alara.
Yeah.
Laura has been mutuals with me for a very long time. I actually been friends with her when she first started out, and she actually was one of my very first guests on my show when she was blonde hair.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she
when she was blonde hair.
Yeah, when she was blonde hair. That's when we first met, and we played Super Smash Brothers a lot together. She kicked my butt every single time. She's way too good at that game.
Oh my!
But it's cool to know that like I could still like reach out to her and ask for advice, and she will always be like, "Hey, yeah, of course, I've been on one of her tea times. I've been on one of her tea times before, and it was a really pleasure to have her. I just love seeing her just get so massive because she's such a talented individual. She's the first person that she's such a really great person, and she's the first person that ever like pretty much like instilled in my head of like, no, we're not VTubers, we're content creators. That's why you usually see me ask what you think about content creators, because we're not just a sub genre of creators. We are content creators, and we're creating content for people to check out. And that what got me really serious about like doing this show, doing my content, so that she was a huge inspiration for me. There's three massive inspirations for me personally. And she was definitely one of them.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Like, Alara is a wonderful person, and I wish her nothing but success in the VTubing sphere for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just like seeing her like reactions to like, seeing her videos is just like enough. It's just like hilarious. I
love it. She's so hilarious, so funny. Yeah,
it's just like
it's contagious, so contagious. I love it.
It's so contagious. I love it. Yeah. So there's like a few, like I said, there's a few VTubers out there. I mean, there's some big, but then there's this other big one that I really enjoyed watching too, like Zentreya. Oh my god.
Zentreya, yeah, she's one of the higher up ones. She does really good. Like
up ones, yeah.
Yeah, she does. She's really talented at. Like what she's really talented at is non-verbal comedy. Like she's really good at just letting things happen, and she just reacts to it face wise, and then she has like small little like voice things. Like she's really good at doing that.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah, she's like really good with that. So yeah. But yeah, there's like I said, there's like a lot of people to name that I would love to collab with, and I just gotta shoot my shot, you know.
Just shoot it. Just go for it. Like my show wouldn't be going on almost 5 years now if I didn't shoot my shot. Like literally every single month, I just reach out to a whole bunch of VTubers like, hey, I'm doing a show. Do you want to come on? And if they say no or they just don't respond, I'm like, cool, awesome. Moving on to the next person. I don't try to bug them. Exactly. I don't really like bugging people. So I usually only shoot. I usually just ask them once, and I usually try not to ask them again. Sometimes I forget, and I just like, oh, hey, you're really cool looking. Let me ask you. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I asked you last year. I'm so sorry. And I just move on.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ask you again. But usually I do it I do once, and then if they say yes, then there you go. So far, for doing this for almost 4 to 5 years now, I have always been able to fill up each and every month when I ask someone.
Which is awesome. Which is really awesome, and it just shows that you're doing this, like you're doing well with this, which is awesome.
I try my best.
Yeah,
I have fun. I have fun doing this. This is great.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. Cool. Well, next question for you. Next question. Oh, not that question. This question. What is next? What would you like to accomplish in your upcoming goals?
Oh, well, first and foremost, I have to get through a wedding on in May next year.
That's soon. That's soon.
Focus. That is soon. So we gotta focus on that first. So gotta do that. But at the same time, like as far as like goal wise, streaming wise, like I said earlier, I like to take like a few steps at a time. Here and there. I'm happy where I'm at, which is affiliate. However, if I do happen to like get near, like if I'm at 70 CCV or like 65 CCV, then that's when I'll start. Okay, I think I can do this. Let's go ahead and try this partner push. This is the time to put in the work. So
put in the work. You got this.
But yeah, at the moment, by the end of the year, I'm hoping to reach like 2,000 followers on Twitch. I'm trying to hoping to get like maybe at least like around 700 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at 470 right now on my YouTube. So 700 should be a good number to like go for the end of the year. And then Twitter 3,000. I'm like I said 2,500 at the moment, and I should be able to make it to so like I said, small goals, small step at a time, and then when the time comes, it'll all fruition in the end.
I love it. Keep on grinding, my friend. You'll get there. I know you will. You are a very talented content creator. I can't wait to see you flourish even more.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Ready for the last question of the night?
I am ready. Go ahead, hit me.
I love this question so much. This is my favorite question to ask everyone that comes on my show. I even asked this question to the lovely Iron Mouse herself. In a way, she was on my show. I was able to ask her on a panel. So in a way, she was on my show. Cool. I lived my dream a little bit by having her on my show.
That's awesome. So, I love that.
So good, so nice. like after I asked her that question, I was like, you know what? I'm okay with things. You know, I'm okay. Closest I'll probably get to have her on my show, and I'm okay with it. Be cool.
Of course, yeah.
Awesome. Are you ready for the last question then?
I am ready. Yeah.
Cool. The last question is, do you have any advice for those who want to get into streaming / VTubing?
So my number one advice would be to start small and work your way up. Just start small, work your way up. Don't think about big numbers at first. Just keep going small, slow and steady. Always wins the race. That's a lesson that I've learned with that. I'm pretty sure all of us have learned throughout our lives, is that if you go slow, if you go steady, pretty soon enough, you'll reach that finish line. You'll reach those goals. So work small, that. And as far as VTubing wise goes, if you want to get started into VTubing, there is no shame in using a PNG for your VTuber. PNG tubers are VTubers. Start small. You don't have to have like a very expensive model to get into VTubing. So just PNG tuber, or heck, even go 3D. I know 3D models can actually be very inexpensive. They're very affordable. And also, like I said, if like I give the example of the Suica model, If you wanted to get a pre-made, there's no shame in getting a pre-made model. It's there for you guys to use however you see fit. So use that. And no matter what, you're always a VTuber no matter what you use, whether it be customizable model like this model right here, or pre-made model, 3D Vroid model, or just a classic PNG tuber. No matter what, you're a VTuber. No matter what.
No matter what.
Exactly. There's ways, just do your research, look at like how much a PNG tuber is. It's like compared to like a actual like live 2D model. So start PNG tuber and then just work your way up, like what I did. I worked my way up. Luckily enough, I had my 3D model mama. My father, I should call her, by the way. Literally came up to me and was like, "Can I make you a 3D model free of charge?" By the way, I'm like,
"That sounds
sure.
awesome." Sure. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. And then I got to learn how to use the 3D model, and I'm just like, this is so awesome. I get to move around and everything too.
Finally, so cool. Finally,
I love movement. Yeah, it was finally movement.
Movement.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no matter what, like I said, if you whether you use PNG Tuber, 3D, Vroid, or Live 2D, pre-made, whatever, you're always a VTuber no matter what. So just keep that in mind.
No, agree. You are a VTuber. You are a VTuber.
Exactly. And also the biggest, most important thing too, if you're stressing out, there's no shame in taking a break.
True.
No shame in that. If you need a week-long break, take a week-long break. If you need a 2-week break, take a 2-week break. However you is to get your mentality straightforward. This is supposed to be like, having fun. And if you're not having fun, then just take a break.
True,
and then come back to it and see how you are. So always take breaks is my recommendation. And drink water.
Drink water. Guys, everyone should drink water. There's a reason why the hydrate redeem is probably the most common redeems used in all of VTuber chats.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
Well, hey, that's great advice. Thank you so much. That was actually a lot of fun.
No problem.
Of course.
Yeah, I had a wonderful time.
Me too. It was a blast. It was a blast having you. I think I was a lot more hyper than I usually am because I just had like 2 shots of coffee at night. So I might have
2 shots of espresso. Yeah.
2 shots of espressos right at night. So I was super hyper on this. But I had a great time. It was really fun. I actually was kind of worried that I was gonna be super tired because I just got done doing this huge trip. So like when I got here, I was like, oh snap! I thought I was gonna be super tired, but I was like, wait, you're a barista. Maybe I could pull off this like thing really quickly for you, and it worked out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, it worked out in the end. So there we go.
I love it. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Thank you so much for having me, and I just want to say thank you all for coming into the show. I love this. I love doing this stuff.
I love doing this stuff too. So yes, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I had a blast having you on my show. You definitely give out a lot of really good.
Hold on, what?
Whoa, hold on, ayo. No.
Whoa.
No, I didn't mean it. Don't clip it. No.
Someone's gonna put that.
No. But no, I do appreciate you coming on my show and giving me your time. It means a lot to me, and I had a blast. It was a blast having you on my show. Thank you so much.
Yeah, same here. It was a blast being here, and I just want to say thank you for having me. And yeah, if you ever need to stop by the cafe, you're more than welcome to stop by and get that.
I would love to be a guest. Hey, I have a VTuber model. He wouldn't mind coming on your show. He does have it.
It's a wonderful VTuber model. I gotta say, it's wonderful.
I love that you like it so much. So let me know if you ever have a space in your busy schedule, and maybe he will come and pay you guys a visit.
Of course, we would love to have you. We would love to have you.
Love it. Now, for those who are new here, we like to send out a raid to our lovely community over down to another great, amazing content creator. But I always give the first suggestion to my guest here. So would you like to send the raid to someone?
Sure.
Cool. Send me who they are on my on Discord. Send me who they are on Discord.
Yeah, I will. Let me go find out who is on at the moment. Let me
And while you
just
do
make
that,
sure.
let's give you another shout out. Where can people find you?
People, you can find me at twitch.tv/wolfterstark. Also my my Twitter is wolfterstark, same thing. And then same thing with the YouTube, wolfterstark. For some reason my YouTube username is like wolfterstark5551, so for some reason, so but that's where you find the YouTubes, and that's my socials.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Well, go check him out. It's awesome content creator. Definitely go check out some of his Barista talk, and yeah, see what else he can do for you.
Oh,
so he can hook you up.
I do have a tier list tomorrow night, and it's going to be a movie. It's a movie genre tier list. It's going to assigning VTubers their movie genre based on their design.
Oh,
is what I'm doing.
What? Let me get on this. Let me look at you. Where is this? Where is this? Where are you? Where's that tweet? Where's the tweet? Is that what this one is?
Okay, so
Are you?
Yep, definitely.
Alright, so let me get on this. Let me. Wow, I have a lot of people. All right, well, let me get on this too.
I have so many people. Yeah, this is like, oh my god.
I gotta get on this too. So give me a second. I need to show. I'm just gonna show. Do you want me to show you my full model or just my? I'll show
full
this
model, like reference sheet, like what any PNG would work.
I'll show you this. If you want to show more, if you want me to show you more stuff, I'll do this.
Of course.
I would love to see what kind of where I would like to be on your movie tier list.
Yeah, this will be very, very fun to do. So I can't wait. I can't wait tomorrow.
I'll join in too. Right. I like this look. I like this look too. I just spoiled. Cool.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it. Love that.
Right.
Love that. And also, I got another one, Alistar. There we go.
All right, cool, awesome. You can send me in Discord.
Yep.
I got invited to this VTuber SummerSlam thing, the Games Outreach, but I don't know how to do it.
You just messaged.
They messaged me. Yeah, they messaged me on this.
They messaged you.
Yeah, they messaged me to invite me to on this show, but I don't really know how to like. I probably could, but I don't even think I have the time to do it.
I mean, you just set like whatever date you need during the summer, and then you just do your thing. It's actually a very wonderful like charity thing for like.
What do I have outreach. To like? Do I have to do something specific, like, or do I just stream?
You just stream that day, and then like and I believe it's like a charity, so it's like anything that gets bits, whatever, like gets donated to Gamers Outreach. So I believe it's what there is. I'm trying to think if they match it or if you have to set up a link or something like that.
Maybe it's been a while because they messaged me a long time ago, but maybe I should like go back. Think it'd be too late?
Yeah, I probably would. No, I don't think it's too late. I think they're still having people do their thing. Let's see here. Okay, how long are you? Oh, there is a certain person. Here we go. A wonderful. I call him the cat dad because he's literally cat dad. But
cat dad.
Ranver. Here we go. I sent you. Yep, cat dad.
I
send you I sent you the link to his Twitch.
Cool, awesome.
So it should be there.
Awesome. Let's go and raid these lovely people over here. Awesome.
Yeah.
Playing Waving Waves. I just got past this one part.
I've been having really fun with Wuthering Waves recently, and so I figured why not?
Why not? I think that's pretty really cool. But again, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys all freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much for lurking and chilling with us. I always had a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Thank you again, Wolf. I really appreciate you coming on my show and giving me your time. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, no problem.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. I love it so much. Okay, cool. Well, hey, let's go give this another Wolf guy some raids, so we'll give him all the lovin's. The wolf dad, the wolf daddy. Is he cat or wolf?
Yep.
A cat dad. No, he's a cat dad.
Cat
A
dad.
cat dad. My bad.
Yeah, he's
you're like, it's this guy. He's freaking change his name. First called my wife a freaking mouse. Now he's calling this guy
Mouse. Yeah.
cat. We're getting all the names down. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in.
Right.
If you guys can go give this amazing guy a follow, he definitely deserves it. Check out more of his content. And of course, I do these shows each and every week where I get to know a brand new VTuber. So if you would like to check out a brand new VTuber, also follow me. But until then, I hope you guys all have yourself a very nice day. Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Yeah. I won't leave. Yeah, no, I won't.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Sure.
Take care. Bye.
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 Have a great day, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.